Welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session. I'm James Navé. I'm in the field today. I'm in front of a Starbucks in Black Mountain, North Carolina. Sun shining, so I have my hat, and I have this microphone so that it blocks out the sound of the cars going by. Allegra Houston, who is usually with me, we do this together. She's off to the Iowa Writers Workshop this weekend to teach a seminar to the MFA students at the Iowa Writers Workshop. So what we do every Saturday morning, we gather with a group of writers at 10 a.m. Mountain Time and noon Eastern Time, and we generate some written material. We do it in 10 minutes, and we work for an hour to get that 10-minute generative piece out on the page. So that's what we're going to do today. So what we'll do first is we'll start with an image. I'll put the image up for you. And what I would like for you to do is to generate as many words as you can in 2 minutes. I'll time you for 2 minutes. And here's how it works. Look at the image, relax, let the image inform you however it informs you. Allow your imagination to spark, and then just start generating whatever comes, and do that for 2 minutes. And then afterwards, we'll come back and move forward with more instructions on what you're going to do next. So now you've generated a list of words. Since you are not on the call, obviously, with us on Saturday morning, what I'd like to do now is share the community list of words we collected from the 30 people who were on the call. And the way that works, each person has a personal list. And I go around the Zoom room and ask each person to give a phrase or a word from their list. So we end up with 28 to 30 each week. And we end up with the community list and the personal list. So what I would like to do now is read our community list for you so you will have it as well. Easy Street, Slancha, Night Noon, One Shot, Professional, The Smell of Ancient Maraschino, Glass Half Full, Text Neck. Oh shit. What you looking at? Tinted, Waiting, One Wears Glasses, End of the World, Slow Death, Brewing, At Boredom, Have Another, The Old Home Place, She's a Good Girl, Oblivious, Paranoid, Strangers in Waiting, Drunk Writing, Local Color, Mercury on Top, First Aid, Escaping Reality, One Bar, Two Errors, Blue Hues, Mission Control, Partners. So now you have our community list and you also have your personal list. So now it's time to write for 10 minutes. It's very simple. We want you to let your imagination guide this process. Think of it as spinning a kaleidoscope and things are just falling into place. And when they fall into place and you stop spinning, something appears. So that's basically what this is, spinning a kaleidoscope with these words. Now you can use as many words as you please or as few as you please. Some people just use one phrase as a prompt and they go from there. Other people try to put them all together and see what comes of it. And you never know exactly how it's going to work until you start. So we'll give you 10 minutes to do it. Let your imagination lead the dance with your rational mind. Put the two together and see what comes up. Best part about it, this doesn't exist now. It will in 10 minutes, and your 10 minutes begins now. So now you have a brand new piece of writing. You just did it in 10 minutes. You can edit it, or you could just let it sit there on the desk, or you can do what we do every Saturday. We go into Zoom rooms and we read our work aloud. And from the imaginative storm point of view, when you read your work aloud, you have an experience that you cannot have any other way. You hear your voice. Your voice becomes part of the creative process. It also allows you to hear the goodness that you generated, and it gives you a sense of how you might edit it. So pause right now and just read your work aloud. If somebody happens to be walking through the room, hey, stop them and read it to them, or just read it to yourself. If you like what you wrote, we encourage you to go to the imaginativestorm.com website, and there you will find some directions on how to post your work on our circle community. It's a gathering place. It works similar to Facebook, but not with all the bells and whistles that Facebook has. It's very simple. We have a group of Imaginative Storm writers gathering there all the time and contributing their work, and you can do that too. So you can go to imaginativestorm.com and connect on our circle community. We also have lots of tips, lots of courses, books, and everything you could possibly need to build your writing out. And of course, please do come to our Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session every Saturday, 10 a.m. Mountain Time and noon Eastern Time. We would love to have you. And so there it is, my report from the field, Black Mountain, North Carolina, in front of Starbucks, across from the Shell station. $3.52 a gallon is what people are buying gas for this afternoon. It's a nice day. I hope it is where you are as well. Enjoy your writing.